Today we are going to read the poem My Garden, written by Swapna Datta. Look at this picture, children. What is it? Yes, it is a flower garden. Isn't it beautiful? Do you all have a garden in your house? Do you like to sit and relax in your garden? In the poem My Garden, the speaker, that is a little girl, is describing her garden. Come, let's read the first stanza of the poem. There's a garden in my house, a garden full of flowers. I love to be there all the time and spend just hours and hours. Here, the speaker is talking about the garden in front of her house. It is a flower garden. She says that her garden is so beautiful with varieties of flowers in it, so that she loves to spend a lot of time in her garden. Let's read the second stanza. There are roses every kind and lilies in the pool, sunflowers looking trim and bright, and jasmines white and cool. Here, the speaker tells us about the different flowers that bloom in her garden. She says that there are roses of every kind in her garden. Every kind means of all kind. That means roses of different colors and sizes grow in her garden. How many varieties of roses have you seen, children? There are yellow roses, white roses, pink roses, red roses, and many more. There is a pool in the girl's garden where the lilies bloom. There are sunflowers that are trim and bright yellow in color. Trim means neat and straight. The sunflowers are growing neat and straight in a row. There are even jasmines in a garden. Jasmine is a white flower that gives out pleasant smell. Now, let's move to third stanza. There's a lawn of velvet grass, so soft and oh so green, like a carpet beneath my feet, the nicest I have seen. In the third stanza, the girl describes the lawn in her garden. Lawn is a part of a garden where the grass has been cut neatly. She says that the lawn beneath her feet is green and it is soft like velvet. Velvet is a kind of cloth which is very soft to touch. She also says that this is the best lawn she has ever seen. Let's find out more about the speaker's garden. Here is the fourth stanza. There are bulbuls, parrots too, and coils in the tree, and sparrows everywhere, and butterflies so free. Here, the girl is telling us about the different creatures that visit her garden. The birds like bulbul, parrots, and coil sits on the tree in her garden. Sparrows can be found everywhere in the garden, and even butterflies. Bulbul is a bird that sings sweetly. It has a short neck and a long tail. Hope you all know how a parrot looks like. It is a bird green in color with red beak. Coils are birds that sing sweetly and has dark feathers. They are mostly found in India. Sparrows are small birds with short tails and small, strong beaks. All these creatures move around the garden freely and happily. Just think about the caged animals and birds. Will they be as happy as these creatures who move around freely? Of course they won't. So children, let them move around freely and happily. Now, let's read the last stanza of the poem. The frisky squirrel with his nuts, I'll show them all to you. And after you have met them all, you'll love them like I do. Here, the speaker is talking about a frisky squirrel with his nuts. Squirrels love to eat nuts. Frisky means doing something all the time. Have you observed the squirrels, children? It never sits idle. It always moves around doing things. Now, the speaker is inviting us to her garden. She says that when we meet all these creatures in her garden, we will surely love them as she does. Thank you.